I freaking love this place. This is the coolest place ever. It was just taking off here from Burlington Air Park, either south or north, going along Britannia to show the Britannia secondary plan, up to 5th line, halfway along between Louis and Derry, over to the education center, back along just south of the mobility hub, out to the area here at James Snow, and along Steeles, and up around Milton Heights, and then back down again.
Okay, welcome to the 15th flight over Milton. The Maverick to my goose is Colin Best, and we've been doing this a long time, Colin.
Yeah, we're just taking off to the south. The time a little different route today. We're looking over Burlington, the rural area between Burlington and Milton, and then swinging over to looking to the east to Oakville and heading up Tremaine Road. We're going to be highlighting the CN Intermodal project here. We can just see it in the distance. They're building it 8 tracks wide from Lower Base up to Britannia Road. It's over 3 kilometers long. They're going to be looking at next year when it opens, almost 1,600 trucks a day and a 24/7 operation. So if you're going to be moving in this area, make sure you know what you're getting into. Chuck, you want to highlight some of this information?
Well, the concern is obviously pollution, the traffic, and the town had a lot of resistance about this one just because of those things. But it's happening, unfortunately.
Yeah, and as we're taking every measure possible, and we had like 365 concerns to the federal government, and also coming in along Britannia Road, and that's going to be the entrance, going over the Walker and Cobbin neighborhoods now. You can see the development of Matamay is going to be building 7, 11 to 15-story towers right at the corner of 25 and Britannia. You can see the crane there. Also looking at the Cobbin neighborhood, this is being finished off now with some infill developments. And looking off to the left, that brown field behind Freshco is going to be Sundial Homes, about 1,000 homes, possibly starting next year. But check the Town of Milton website, milton.ca, under Development Applications Maps. We're looking along Britannia Road to the east, down the Omagh area, as well as the 4th line to James Snow Parkway. Matamay is finishing off this area over the next 2 years, as well as the region's looking at extending the James Snow Parkway. That's Amanda Gagné and myself in the back taking pictures while Chuck's out front here. Heading over Derry Green now and looking off to the east to the Trafalgar and Adjutant areas, which we'll talk about more. Now heading back west along Derry Road. You can look on both sides of the Beatty neighborhood there, as well as the Branthaven Homes, which we'll talk more about on the other side. And when we come back, we're basically going east to west around the town, highlighting the different neighborhoods, just passing over Thompson Road, looking west. You can see the Connect buildings at the distance here, as well as around the sports center, and looking at the different developments along Louis St. Laurent and 25.
Coscorp has some land there.
Yeah, Coscorp is planning some. We haven't know definitely yet. We've got the sports center. The hospital right now is at peak capacity. We're looking at expansion in the next few years, pending provincial government improvements. Now we're looking at the Harrison and Scott neighborhood, south of the Velodrome. You can see the new Schlegel Homes long-term care center. And then heading back along Derry Road and the Scott neighborhood on the right, and the distance there, you can see the hospital as well as the employment areas. We're also looking at some new infill developments there, and also looking at Connect buildings in the distance. We also have a new development by Village Developments on Ontario Street for a 7-story building. The mobility hub off to the left there, you've got 7 buildings under construction, another 7 to come. So lots of changes in the area, so make sure you know what you're getting into. Also looking off to the east now, we're just coming up to the Branthaven Homes. It's going to have 1 8-story tower and about 365 units, both townhouses and apartments, connected with the schools there, looking out over Derry Green. Now we're coming back over Milton Heights here. This is the Tremaine Road interchange. It should be open by November, according to the contractors. And looking at the Panorama Homes under construction, it's going to be about 300 homes. What do you think about this area, Chuck?
Well, they're very unique looking homes. Let's put it that way. And we want to make sure that we keep that density close to the 401, so there's nice, easy access.
Yeah, also looking over Country Heritage Park, the escarpment, Glen Eden ski area, and then circling back down. We're going to Tremaine Road. We have the old Tremaine Road. It's going to be renamed Gayton Road in honor of one of the founding families there. And then heading down, you can see our Chuck's favorite pond here. as well as this is called Area 8. And then you look off the distance, off to the left there, you can see the velodrome, the education village, which is now having the site prepared for 2 campuses for Laurier and Conestoga, as well as about 2,000 homes, commercial and innovation center. Looking off towards Mount Nemo in the west, you can see the large rural area we have in town. And Chuck, you want to highlight some of this area?
Well, I have a question. How many students can we expect in the education village?
Well, the first phase, we're looking at about 1,000 students each, and then growing up to 15,000, similar to Sheridan College in Oakville, which is a big boon to their area.
Perfect. So we're just about to end our flight. Milton is at 162,000 people right now. We're growing how many people per year?
About 10,000 people a year. So lots of challenges to come, and more on the next edition.
Okay, great. Thanks for tuning in.
It was hot in there. It's probably a little bit of anxiety.
Just when you thought you had
Colin, I got this on film.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's
Sorry.
right. Yeah.
Louis Vuitton.